And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in the Darkest Dungeon. And in trying to decide where to go next, I realized we're particularly low on one of our 4 goods down here. One that we're particularly interested in getting, and that is the deeds. So we probably want to go to the place. Associated often with deeds, which I believe is the, after quick Google, is the Weald. So we're going to come down here for the Selfless Pendant. Short quest. Shouldn't really be a problem for our hero lineup here. We maybe don't have the perfect hero lineup here. There's maybe even an argument if our Hellion was not recovering from the last quest that we'd probably take the Hellion in here, for example. But we're going to run with this set. We're going to want probably 4,000 money around to buy supplies. But we can buff the party and or change some of the party skills going in here. I could take the battle heal. That would give you a way to heal from any position, which is pretty nice. Holy Lance wouldn't be too bad if we wanted to get you forward. Or Inspiring Cry if we wanted another torch. One of these I think I'm going to use as a replacement for Bulwark of Faith here. Probably do Inspiring Cry as a replacement for Bulwark of Faith, yeah. Blacksmith, we're going to take Reginald in there. Or not Blacksmith, the Guildhall, other one. No. Let's see if I click the right one. So, I'm going to give you Inspiring Cry. The stress reduction and the torch I think will be nice. The heal isn't massive, but that's fine. Dismas here. We've given a bleed bonus too. We've got a bleed skill for an opener. Probably want to replace tracking shot right now. Although I'm not going to spend the money. Money is a little tight right now. You, Mace makes sense. Dazzling Light makes sense because of the stun. Heal. We're going into a place where we're not necessarily going to be facing Unholy. Thinking of going Illumination here. The bonus torch. Again, I can pass on that, so we will pass on that for the moment. And we've already done that to you. Okay. Do we want equipment up? There's a thing we could do in the blacksmith. Oh no, the thing we could do in the blacksmith, we had deeds. There's a reason I'm going after deeds, yes. That might even be the case with the guild. Another guild we could upgrade for getting higher skilled skills. But I think we will be conservative for the moment. So we're going to prepare for an embark into the Weald with this crew in, I think, this configuration. So, this is a short run. I'm going to take a bunch of money, or a bunch of food. We're going to take like 12 food. Start off with 3 shovels. Like 2 anti-venom, 2 bandages. Got some herbs. Take a couple of keys. Oh, holy water. I'll take an extra holy water. Actually, don't take an extra one. Take an extra one of... anti-venom, I think. And then don't forget the torches, again. Take an extra shovel. Go in like that. See how that goes.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Okay, so only one way forward here, and we gotta decide left or right. We do have to see all the room battles.
Nature herself A victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent. In Radiance, may we find victory.
No information on scouting. We're going to go right because that is the longer path. We're going to have to backtrack, so we'll leave the curio there.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Oh, got lucky with the scout. So there's going to be a hallway battle. And we got to go all the way to the end for the room battle. There's no avoiding that. We got to go all the way to the end. We have surprised them. That's good to see. Go ahead and do the oh. Did I forget oh, that's accuracy, so it's a single target accuracy. Don't necessarily need it right now. Let's do the stress reduction. Gotta work the stress down on our guys.
Another one falls.
Okay, stun the guy that's most likely going to cause problems to us if they get to free reign. 3 damage is not too bad. Oh, of course the guys dodge. Okay. Yeah, just get rid of that one.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Well, Zealous Accusation. That'll get rid of one of the ones, bring the guy far enough forward that we can hit him. Eldritch Pull. Okay, miss, that's good. Those veins. Pick up a little extra torchlight there. Yeah, as soon as you take your turn, you're gonna die.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
We're gonna leave the curios because we know we're gonna come back this way. I was trying to. Mr. Kleptomaniac up front decided that was not going to be the path. Hunger. That's one for the food. Shovel the thicket out of the way. We know we're going to battle, so we light up the torches and go in. I'm going to accuracy buff the... Oh, that isn't everyone buff. Okay. That's why it doesn't show target, because the target is everyone. Good enough to know.
A dizzying blow to body and brain. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Going to keep that stress under control. Probably not doing optimal damage right here. It's going to cause the Vestal to get hammered pretty hard here. Got the stun off.
Executed with impunity.
Rend the marked out. Put you up top, front. Finish that one off.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Go for the stun. Resistant stun.
Obliterated. Their formation is
Okay, not the best showing in there.
Maintain the offensive.
Oh, and that was the last, that was the only room battle. Okay, well that's the only room battle. We're gonna continue venturing. We know there's no more room battles. We can at least collect all the curios on the way back. That's assuming our guys don't loot it all on the way back. We're not going to do a lot of torch going back. Crate is empty. Shame. Don't know the correct response here.
A fortune waiting to be
Uncommon,
spent.
blight skill chance, blight resist, the cost to bleed resist. We know no room battle there. Might as well keep going.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Distribute the food, get some healing. Question here is, do I risk the battle to get to the curio? I think we'll call it good at this point and leave. We got a couple
The agents
really
of
low
pestilence
HP
will yet
heroes
be
here.
driven from our woods.
Not particularly great ROI on the collected treasure. We did get a couple deeds, although I would have liked more. Got our guys up to, or got the Jester up to level 1. That's not good if we're trying to stay high on light. Stress of torch below, okay. Reduce stress in the ruins. Okay, so you'd like to continue being the ruins. You'd like to go to the Warrens. And you heal less when it comes to stress. Okay.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
We did pick up enough that I think we get another... Oh no, I'm too short for the Hero Barracks expansion. So we've got no empty spaces. I would like to pick up the Occultist. Look at the reason why. The Occultist has weird reconstruction, which is very wide, unreliable healed. Anywhere between 0 and 13 has a small chance to bleed. This is your own people, so you gotta be careful of that. That can combo well with the Plague Doctor's bleed cure, so you can basically do that on your hero, then have the Plague Doctor come and cure it. Nice virtue chance, stout, and early riser. Okay. Not a bad combo. Hands from the Abyss is a decent stun. Yeah, a little bit tempting to pick you up, although I'd have to boot someone to do that. Again, I don't think we need any more men-at-arms unless they were looking at some really nice ones like no negatives. Stress heal received, stress in the Weald. I was going to say no. Desperate food, we'll probably say no. Accuracy and crit with range skills on a guy. We're mostly doing, at least the way I'm thinking of comboing them right now, is mostly melee. Yeah, no, not a great combo. And you don't want to go to the Weald, but yet you have scouting bonus in the Weald, so yeah, not taking you. Could take the Hellion. Crit on ranged is fine on a character that doesn't really have any range. Wouldn't be too bad. Minus 100% food consumed if stress is above 5 is interesting. What's our current one? Mediator. Meditator. So you want to meditate. You want to go into the cove. Possessed by demons. Not taking prayer. Obsessed with self-worship. Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna go ahead and we're actually gonna go and bench you to dismiss you.
Another soul battered and broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
And then I think I'm gonna dismiss you as well.
This one has become vestigial, useless.
And then once again, I think we want to go into the Weald. So we've got a short, and a short veteran. We're not doing the short veteran because no one's even level 3 yet. So it's going to be the short skirmish or short skirmish. Houndmaster, dodge, speed, and debuff resist. Or Antiquarian. A bunch of dodge. That would be really good if we had one of those. We don't have one of those. I think we go with the agile whistle here. I think we will take the current team and bench them for the moment. So I want to take you, the Plague Doctor. Maybe not in the order I'm putting them in. We'll change the team to make it work. Million. Can do the Helm Master? Not if we're going the Weald, ideally. Okay. So you actually, right now with your current loadout, don't want to be in the back. Although I think I'm going to change up your... We're going to probably get rid of the Curse. Or the Hands of the Abyss. Demon Pull, Abyssal Artillery, I think, are tempting. And hits the backer line, does extra damage to the Eldritch, extra damage to Eldritch. Yeah. You remove Blight or Bleed, so if the other guy, the cultist bleeds someone, we can remove the bleed. I could probably make do with you. Oh, actually, that might work well. So we can have you... You pick up Breakthrough. Have you move forward, and the other guy riposte forward. Okay. I think that'll make a nice combo. Merciless team combo name. Okay. Oh, you already have dual stance. Okay. So we want to change you, because I don't want to be using Hands from the Abyss. I'd rather be doing Abyssal Artillery. And probably Demon's Pull. Although I can probably make do without Demon's Pull. If we got Abyssal Artillery, right? So we do Abyssal Artillery, Sacrificial Stab, Beard, and Hands. Okay. Drop that one, run that combo. Yeah, we can use the Weakening Curse from anywhere. So we got you if we get pulled to the front. You're really the one we want to be doing for attack. You're the one we want to be doing for heal. And I don't think we necessarily need to pull people forward on this combo. And you're going to want Breakthrough. Oh, Cure Bleed is also really nice on a team where we might accidentally bleed one of our people. Yeah. So you go for post. We repost you forward, and then we can break through you forward. And basically they're just going to trade positions back and forth. Cool. And... Elephant Medicine, Incision. Yep, I think that works. It's a working combo. Bonus scouting chance in this location. That's good. Not quite happy with the level of money we have, which is why we're not gonna... At some point we're gonna want a blacksmith and get better equipment. We need more deeds for that as well. Okay. Yes, let's head back into the Veld, back into the Weald here, and I think we're gonna go for the agility whistle here. Hound Master. I think this is quite a working team. Now, we're going to want, like, 6 torches. Some food. Might run a little bit low on food. We'll run like 8 food. 2 shovels. Although we did use 3 shovels last time. We'll take 3 then. We've already got an antivenom. We'll take a second. Take a couple bandages. Although we've got pretty good combo here for dealing with bleeds. Medicinal herbs. Skeleton keys if we find any good. Chests. And holy water. The odd situation where that comes into play. Bark.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Let us burn out this evil. Okay. So, if we're going to have to backtrack from this location, we might as well do it now. So we're going to go down that way. We're going to leave you alone. We'll deal with you on the way back.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Okay. So back we go. It's a shame we went away. There was nothing on it. Ancient body remains, but it looks well preserved. I'm gonna go look at the medicinal herbs. Not the right effect. Okay. Holy water? No. I'm gonna risk investigating it.
Glittering
Just a little bit of
gold,
loot. Okay.
trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Hallway battle. Open up the Abyssal Artillery. Of course, misses. You bleed. Yes. Stop bleeding. Wicked hack.
Executed with impunity.
That's why we want to get rid of that guy ASAP, so he stopped taking stress damage.
Disadvantage. Give them
Okay,
no quarter.
stress damage dealt with.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, so as soon as it's his turn, which was right then, dealt with. Money, some anti-venom, okay. Back to forward we go. Torch. Torch light above 75. We get a room battle. This may or may not be the last room battle, but always play as if it isn't. Artillery to start. Oof. Back row dodges. Go for the riposte.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, managed to stun the source of the stress. That's good. I think we're still going to go for the Abyssal Artillery to try to get rid of him. He's doing a good job at dodging. I think we'll take the pistol shot. Increase the likelihood we bring him down. Don't think those things are immune to bleed, so let's get him bleeding. Will die on its next attack, not this one. Although the repose takes it out.
Maintain the offensive.
Initiative not in my favor. What could be worse?
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Critical heal, no bleed. Let's see. Close back up. Yeah, let's deal with the problem instead of procrastinating. Problem done with. Virtue chance, although it's on Abomination only, and we did lose our Abomination due to our choice. Use the key to lock the chest.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
No luck with scouting. Straight into another barricade. Use the old shovel. Hunger. That's why I brought the food. It is only a short quest. Has a lock on it. So once again, we'll use the key, get the loot out of it.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Hit a trap.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Yep, let's use anti-venom, get cleared. Probably should have had the... Well, we got surprise anyway, that's good. So we're gonna go first. I'm gonna go put the torch back up again to the high level. Open up the artillery, try to suppress the back line. The quicker bring them down, the quicker they be gone. Stun them. Ah, they dodged the stun. Ooh, stress is a little bit high on that guy. So we're gonna be swapping teams in the next next delve. Let's transition into the dungeon.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
Yeah, I want the Acolyte dead. There we go. Okay, clear the bleed.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
3 damage. He's got 2 damage left, so he's dead either way, although all I've got is damage moves. So we'll do the tracking shot. Oh, I can't. Oh, actually, I could do the tracking shot, and then one of the guys in the back. There we go. I was hoping that we could get around to the healer in the back. No dice. We'll use our last torch.
As the light gains purchase,
You know, there's at least one more room battle left to
and
go.
purpose is made clear.
Hallway battle. Although we have them surprised. Successfully stunned the guy that does the stress. That's good to see. Still want him very dead. Sooner the better. Bring the bone rabble down.
Back to the pit. Impressive.
Oof. More stress on the guy we don't want more stress on. Okay, he is dead. It's just a matter of time. We'll do what healing we can before he dies.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. A handsome reward for a task well
There's our last torch. Scouting is going to tell us the last room has the room battle in it, unsurprisingly. We aren't out of shovels. This won't be a problem. Fingers not going to be a problem. Okay, let's distribute the food a little bit. Okay, all dogs, all surprised. Still try to go for the stun in the back row. Actually got it off this time, that's good to see.
Another one falls. A devastating blow.
And then we deal with the Curio here after we finish this battle, and our guys will be out. We'll send the occultist straight to whatever stress relief he prefers. There we go. Decent amount of money.
Seize this momentum.
We are going to continue adventuring because we want to interact with this
and
coffin. Old coffin, slightly ajar. Anti-venom didn't do anything. Bandages? No. Shovel. Just open it up. Just open it up. Just there's random stuff in it. Okay. Some more deeds. Good to see.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
Decent money. Got some more deeds. So we're gonna upgrade the roster and get some more heroes in. Some more variety in the heroes. He's hopeless, so we're gonna probably want to get him stress relief. Horns Explorer. Kleptomaniac. Prone to stealing items, so that's never good. Bad gambler. Okay, so you don't want you to gamble. That's fine.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Highwayman, Abomination, Bounty Hunter, Crusader. So Bounty Hunter, we got some bonuses for. Damage risk marked. We have a trinket for them as well. Mark for death, so you can mark someone and then collect on that mark. Come hither, mark target. Pulls them as well. Uppercut, knockback, stun. Flashbang. Finish him if stunned to do bonus damage. Interesting. Let's go ahead and increase the roster size. Because our deeds increase the roster size. What's the claustrophobia, inclusive spaces, cleanliness? Weald Tactician and Explorer. So you'd be good for going into the Weald. And I think we take the Bounty Hunter. Crusader.
The thrill of the hunt.
They're gonna pass on this
The promise of
Highwayman.
payment.
Yeah, we like highlight, so yeah, no, you're being passed on. Believes is possessed by demons. Healing skill while camping. And suppose we did bench the other abominations, we'll take this one.
Tortured and reclusive. This man is more dangerous than he seems.
So you need to go be treated. And you could probably go be treated. And you're fine as long as you don't go to the gambler. Okay. Then do I need to treat anyone else? There's an argument to treat you. In fact, I probably should have treated you last week to get rid of racing sickness. Oh, you also took a pickup rabies. Okay. Interesting. Accuracy down, damage up. That's on the accuracy of your skills. Probably do want to get you treated, although, again, maybe not a rush. And you're probably the healer we're taking on the next mission, so you're not getting treated right now, at least. Yeah, I think it's just those two that are going to be treated. Okay. What are we looking at for the next one? Here's an argument to go into the Weald again. Explore 90% of rooms. Explore 90% rooms. Complete 100% of room battles. We had an antiquarian. That basically be a good way to go. Book of Constitution. Blight, disease risk. Resist at the cost of speed. Cultist only. Dodge at the cost of speed. Dodge is pretty nice. Maybe -1 speed's not super great, but dodge is really nice. Or we could go back to the ruins or to the cove by the looks of it. Medium run in the ruins. Could score us. Cricket for the arbalest, some portraits. Yeah, I think we're going this one for the deeds. So it's probably going to be this one. And then we just need to put a working team together. I suppose I could do the dance team again. That didn't work too terribly. No, they didn't have any healers, but that'll be fine for a short run. Did I get rid of one of the guys I was using the dance team? May have got rid of one of the guys we were using the dance team. So it was you, Duelist Advanced, Lunge, Retribution. Oh, it was the Hellion. So yeah, we got rid of the Hellion. I don't have the Hellion, although I could probably run someone else. Do sort of similar. Or I could run someone that just happily runs in the back. That would also work, I think, right? Ooh, Kleptomaniac. Probably should get Kleptomaniac treated before we bring in Mr. Klepto here. In fact, that tells me what we can go do right away. Let's have you have your Kleptomania dealt with. Prone to stealing items. Yeah, we don't want you stealing items, please. Oh, and that one's extra expensive to get rid of. Okay. We're not taking Prowl. We're not taking that one. Okay, so the dance team here is seeming less and less likely to be coming to the floor. Because you're not going out to battle anytime soon. You'd be really good for the Welds, or not the Weld, the Warrens, right? Warren's Explorer, Warren's Tactician, so it's just we'd really want to get rid of the stress bonus. We'd like to get rid of your bad traits. Your bad traits are bad. Maybe not enough to get you removed from consideration entirely. So the problem with the Lunge is it's a forward 2. So I really need a dance team to make forward 2 work real well. Or I need a lot of damage that we can reliably get the fight done in 3. So let's not take a grade robber. Could run that set again. There's nothing really stopping us from running that set again. Could also run the 0 team, right? We could run a full team of 0. Just give him some training. Alright, so say run you up front, run you somewhere. Bounty Hunter works pretty well in any slot. And the Houndmaster. Oh, you probably want to be up front, okay. Biggest problem I'm seeing with this team is lack of heals. Liquid Wounds is good for healing yourself. I suppose you can combine that with Guard Dog, right? Guard allies, so that forces them to attack the Guard Dog. The Guard Dog heals him, or the Houndmaster heals himself. Okay. Oh, and you could get battle heal. That's not as good as the Vestal is at healing. Oh, and you could Holy Lance, so you would eventually be good for the dance team. Holy Lance you forward. And then we put you in the front. We probably want to remove those buffs because we don't have any good heals, right? So we don't want to intimidate necessarily. Don't want to spend time buffing. Want to focus on murder. So chop, hew, purge wouldn't actually be too bad, and you actually have a self heal. So you've got a self heal, or you've got heal. Okay, that's actually not going to be a bad team. I think we can work that team. So let's get that team the necessary skills, I think, to combo. Which is we want to drop these buffs. Right now, we should focus really more on killing. So you, and you, which makes you a little bit expensive to field, but drop those three, pick those three up. Because the clear all corpses, basically if we've killed the first two guys up front and we got two corpses up front, we can purge to pull everything forward so that this guy can then start hitting stuff again. Because otherwise there's no good way to reach the back line. You have your heal self, you have your... You don't have your guard dog. I'd like guard dog. We're gonna keep you in the back with Hound Rush. Blackjack if you get pulled to the front, and then you can stun people here in the front. Okay. So you just want... Dog. We drop Craig Havoc and get guard dog. There we go. You probably are actually going to be our healer, so we'd like if you had the heal instead of the Bulwark of Faith. And then Mallory here. Like bounty's not bad. You got a way to get marks, so you mark someone, you collect the mark. We got uppercut for stun. Were you having you in the back or having you in the front? Where have we got you in your party mix? You're pretty close to the back. So there is an argument if you're close to the back to swap uppercut for flashbang. Yeah, let's go do that. Not you. You. Okay, so I think we got a working team for the next delve. Looking at the time, I should go ahead and put a part break in. So if you're watching on YouTube, we'll have another part up for you tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. We are going to record another 2 parts tonight. So this is not the end of the stream, just the end of the part for the YouTube recording, and a moment for me to get up and stretch and take a little bit of a sip of tea. So until the next part, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part and or stream. And with that, bye for now.